What if the deepest proof of love wasn't loud at all? What if it didn't come wrapped in flowers, in endless, "I love you" texts, or in grand gestures under candlelight dinners? Most men overlook this quiet truth, yet it is in the silence where love reveals itself most clearly. When a woman truly loves you, it often speaks in subtleties. It shows in the pause when she could walk away but chooses to stay. It lives in the tense moments when she swallows her pride and chooses understanding over ego. And it stands strongest in the storm, when you are at your lowest, not at your best, yet she remains by your side, unwavering. Isn't that where the essence of real love is tested? Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." Few places prove this wisdom more than love itself. Because love, when misunderstood, can enslave you, but when seen through the lens of Stoic philosophy, it transforms into something that steadies you, strengthens you, and grounds you. The truth is, the Stoics never rejected love. They rejected illusion, attachment, dependency, and the false belief that another person defines your worth. Seneca warned, "You must live for your own approval, not the applause of others." And in love, that means something profound. A love that robs you of peace is not love at all, it is addiction. Yet, when a woman truly loves you, and you are rooted in Stoic strength, the relationship becomes rare. You are no longer tossed by insecurity or blinded by fantasy. You remain still, centered, and deeply seen. A Stoic man does not chase love desperately, he recognizes it calmly and clearly for what it is. And that brings us to the heart of this journey, understanding the 9 unmistakable signs that a woman's love is real, and how you, as a Stoic, should respond to them. The first sign? She respects your silence. In a world that fears quiet, that drowns itself in constant chatter and validation, a woman who truly loves you isn't afraid of your stillness. She doesn't panic when you withdraw to think, nor does she assume your silence is distance. Instead, she understands it as part of who you are, your nature, your space to reflect, seen through the Stoic lens. A woman who honors your moments of reflection is not insecure, she is grounded. And her love is real. She is wise. She trusts your presence, even when words are absent, even when the air between you is filled only with stillness. As Epictetus reminded us, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. A woman who embraces that silence, who gives you the space to think without filling it with fear, is a woman who loves deeply. The second sign, she challenges you without ego. Real love is not blind agreement. She does not nod along to avoid conflict, nor does she shrink from difficult conversations. Instead, she challenges your ideas, questions your weaknesses, and pushes against your blind spots, not to dominate, but to sharpen you. Her goal is never to overpower you, it is to help you rise higher. Through the Stoic lens, this is pure wisdom. Zeno taught that virtue is discovered through reason and challenge. So when a woman tests your thinking not to belittle you but to build you, she is practicing a love aligned with reason. She loves not only the man you are today, but the man you are still becoming. The third sign, she does not threaten to leave. In moments of hardship, authentic love does not vanish at the first sign of discomfort. She does not turn abandonment into a weapon, nor does she declare, "I'm done," after every disagreement. Instead, she stays, she endures, she works with you, even when walking away might seem easier. As Seneca said, Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. A woman who truly loves you does not fear the struggle. She sees hardship as part of growth, as a shared path of becoming stronger together. Her loyalty is not built on convenience. It is rooted in the bond of enduring struggle side by side. And then comes the fourth sign. She supports your mission, not just your comfort. She is not only present for the soft moments, the date nights, the fleeting dopamine, the warmth of laughter. She also asks about your vision. She respects your time. She uplifts your effort and honors the grind. She does not distract you from your path. She sharpens it. Marcus Aurelius was clear. Stop talking about what a good man is. Be one. A woman who truly loves you does not cling to promises. She watches your actions, and she matches them with her own. She is not threatened by your greatness. On the contrary, she wants to stand beside it. And so, if she supports your mission and stands proudly beside your greatness, the next signs reveal an even deeper kind of loyalty and strength. The fifth sign. She protects your name in your absence. You will never hear her say, "I only said that because I was angry." She doesn't use moments of frustration as an excuse to damage your reputation. Instead, she guards your honor even when you are not in the room. Not out of fear, not out of obligation, but out of respect and love. Through the Stoic lens, character is defined by who we are when no one is watching. And love, when it is genuine, does not vanish in your absence, it defends you. A woman who speaks of you with dignity behind closed doors, who chooses honor over gossip, is rare, and such a woman deserves to be truly seen. The sixth sign. She remains calm in chaos, not just charming in comfort. Any woman can smile when life feels perfect, but the woman who still carries grace when everything collapses, that is different. She steadies herself, refuses to lose control, and lifts you when you cannot find the ground beneath your feet. Isn't that the kind of strength every man needs when the storm comes? From the Stoic perspective, true love is never tested in times of peace but in the fire of hardship. A Stoic man does not seek someone who completes him. He seeks someone who complements his calm. Her emotional control is not a weakness, it is strength in its highest form. A quiet power that turns chaos into clarity. The seventh sign. She loves you in private, not just for show. She does not parade her affection for likes or social approval. She does not need to post you online to convince the world that she is happy. Instead, she expresses love in the smallest, most genuine ways, bringing you tea when you are tired, listening intently without checking her phone, being fully present with you. Epictetus once said, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it." Real love is the same. She doesn't just speak of love, she lives it, without needing an audience. 8. She supports your growth without fear. A woman who truly loves you doesn't hold you back, she pushes you forward. She doesn't feel threatened by your progress or your success. Instead, she celebrates it, because your strength doesn't diminish her. It uplifts her. In a world where envy often poisons relationships, her joy in your growth is a sign of rare love. The Stoics remind us, nothing great is created without struggle. A woman who stands by you while you struggle toward greatness is one who sees your potential and chooses to nurture it, not compete with it. 9. She gives you peace, not chaos. Love is not meant to be a battlefield of endless drama. When a woman's love is genuine, her presence feels like calm after the storm. She doesn't drain you with suspicion or constant conflict. Instead, she brings steadiness to your restless mind. Marcus Aurelius wrote, Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. But when a woman's love is real, she becomes part of that retreat. She makes your home, your life, and your spirit feel grounded. That's not weakness, it's the highest form of strength in love. And now comes the turning point: how you, as a Stoic man, should respond. This is where so many men fail. They see these signs of real love but fail to recognize their worth. Instead of valuing calm, they chase chaos. Instead of honoring alignment, they run after attention. They chase chaos instead of seeking stillness. They crave attention more than alignment. But if you walk the path of Stoicism, you must know how to protect the woman who brings you peace. So how do you do that? First, don't test real love with toxic habits. Respond to her emotional composure with your calm leadership. Don't run from stillness. Learn to build within it. Lead with integrity. Show gratitude, not dependence. Choose her every day, but from strength, not from fear. Because love is not about being consumed. It is about being recognized and rising together. In a world full of noise, mind games, and sudden disappearances, true love is incredibly rare. And when you find it, it won't shout, it won't put on a show, it will simply stay. If she respects your mind, supports your mission, speaks of you with honor, and stands calm even in the storm, then that is love. And if you are wise, you won't chase shallow attention. You will build with the one who brings you peace. Because the greatest proof of love is not in how someone tries to control you, but in how deeply they see you without needing to possess you. And that, brother, is Stoicism in its highest form.